I really hate that spray I'm using. I don't think I killed that moth that was in my room. Anyway, now look, I'm not going to take it too dramatic, but there are two things I'm going to be doing with you this time around. One, I'm going to be doing some gameplay and whatnot, and you'll see me talking to the other players. But I'll be telling you a bit about that Blackbeard character and Valkyrie character. Because what you two don't realise is you're overlooking quite a few things. They're not too dramatic, but for a Blackbeard, one wrong move and you're dead anyway by a shotgun. I only know that because I've seen it. Your Blackbeard shield can't hold against a shielding, like such as, I don't know, scratch that actually. It won't hold against shotguns. If you try to go head to head, even in close range proximity with a shotgun, your shield's gonna break in one go. If I was you, try flanking them. Because if you try to go head to head with a shielding, it's not gonna get you anywhere. Even if they manage to hit your shield directly, it's still not gonna get you anywhere. You're just gonna end up insta-killed. Me and my friend got insta-killed before using the Blackbeard guy. And also, if you're talking about that battle mode as well that you want to know about, there's a video on that. It's the next one from this one. I got some clips I need to edit and they'll be out of order, but they'll go up. All you need to do is just find them and try and figure out which order they go in. I'll be having part 1, part 2, etc. But keep in mind, if I keep uploading videos for the clips, I will have to delete some memories. As in old videos directly from the actual saved data, saved galleries. I'll have to delete those video clips manually from there. But that won't mean I have to go into a share factory or PC to do this. Not like I would if I want to check my subscribers, my comments I need to check, or anything like that. Or even my Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account yet, but I don't want one yet until I know for certain how I'm going to get you guys into the actual face area for it, so you can interact with my channel. Anyway, by the way, if you do play Battlefield 4, do me a favour and get yourself a Phantom Bow. You can get one for free on Operation Outbreak. And don't worry about the thing, don't try getting these DLCs for in-game. Get them directly from the store itself, not from the in-game one. Because apparently the in-game one has been issue saying it's not available. The other thing is, try to take it easy on other players. Like, not all players on Minecraft, this game, or any other game, all completely hostile. And GTA, that's not based on violence. Well, half of it is, but the other half isn't. But don't go killing those who aren't posing a threat to you. If they're just casually flying over you, that doesn't mean they're going to necessarily harm you if they ain't, you know. If you see my name with a Falco helicopter, don't bother attacking it, because it'll be one of my CEO helicopters. I can't necessarily order it, because, one, I need to be a CEO to do that at the moment. I only have the money for one anyway. Like, hey, you can donate money to me if you wanted to, that's fine by me. But you have to find out how to do it yourself, I don't know how to. Well, the other thing you're going to need to do now is find out what you're doing. Valkyrie, however, she's good for flanking, but use a shotgun or whatever the hell you use by default. Because the default gun is a lot better than any other gun that you'll get on her class. I remember rightly, it's a shotgun. One hell of a beast. Not as beastly as the Super 90, where you've got that ridiculous range on it. I've seen how easy it is to kill people up there. Feel like Phantom Bow. If you can get a headshot with it, that is. Pound, headshot straight to the face. Or helicopter if someone tries to squish you. Anyway. The only thing I can say, take it easy on people. I won't be talking to you as much while I was playing with these guys, because I don't know them. But don't worry, I'll have one of my little mini battle modes up soon. Make sure you join it if you're playing Minecraft for ps4. I'll be on 24/7, you just, I don't know. Well, it'll most likely be up for like, I don't know, an hour or two. So I say, get on it at like 3 and stuff like that. It'll be 3 till 6. That's PM. And it'll be on Mondays to Saturday. Well, here we go. I wouldn't play that my team kill me for no reason. Anyway, keep in mind, these PlayStation 4 cameras are only made to work for one console for at least a year. After that, a couple days after, it's not going to work at all. You know, I'll work for another console other than this one. This is my new camera, not my old one, so deal with it. These people don't even know I'm broadcasting for YouTube. Then again, they may try to protect me because of that, I'm not sure. That's up to them. Now, there'll be no team killing for characters, so deal with that, people in the lobby. And I am YouTubing, so if you want to be in the video, that's fine. If you don't want to be, you might as well just leave. Because this is going to be going on for at least, I don't know, an hour or something like that. The maximum. I'm not sure.
Need to locate the hostage.
Well, no, but welcome to my videos. The fucking voice on my telly goes backwards onto the camera, backtracking the game volume. That's another thing you have to deal with as well. Especially if you're watching my videos and not someone else's. Because I'm not one of those patients for other people's videos. Yeah. That was hilarious. That's why the channel was saying that I always hear me. Oh, here's a shielding that won't last against shotgun shells. It goes for you two over there, you four over there as well, by the way. Don't put your Blackbeard shield against shotgunners, no matter what range. It ain't gonna get you anywhere. Oh, great. Make sure any shotgun shells before you start doing that. Far ahead, far ahead. What? What? She had nowhere near the angle on me. Oh, she did. That hurts. I thought I shouldn't have the angle on me, but apparently she did.
Friendly, last operator standing.
This ain't gonna end well.
We have been eliminated.
Take out those drones, people, and get these garages locked up as well so they can't enter through here. Don't ball up every wall, make sure you've got some shooting holes with you as well.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Hostage is not located.
Look out for the shooting holes, I'll try and look for them. Garage, I think.
Be advised, Op 4 has visual on the hostage.
How did he get me? Hey, Dan, you don't just move into the way of someone like that. They can target you there, for fuck's sake. Idiot. Castle, stay away from the doors and stay away from blue walls that are reinforced. Or those vulnerable from that fact. Well, I don't know where you got shot from. Hey, whoever's going to be, like, be up now. If not, that's fine. If you want to be, let me know. Because I'm pretty sure you guys have the character. And again, most people will. I'm surprised they're shutting down Parasite 1. I'm sure the graphics are shit on it, but still.
Need to find the hostage.
God damn it.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
Actually, no. I'll go in there.
You are clear to engage. Find
That was a glitch I don't like about this game. We've been targeted. Blow it. Recruit dude, blow the thing.
Charge in position.
That's me, you fucking idiot. Please tell me that's a friendly behind me. Nice try, bitch.
One friendly operator remaining.
No! Fuck you! I got someone though. Didn't I? Yes, I did. I got bandit apparently. Guys, try to be coordinated, by the way. And also for YouTubers and those viewing it, use Blue mics whenever you can. Don't just like turn them on, make some noise, and that's it. You just don't use them. That ain't how mics are designed. Turn them on and use them if you're gonna use them. My advice: try find teams that have got like technically all mics, not just random people who don't. It doesn't end up with those who don't. Clear that.
You need to use the hostage secure to fortify the room.
New feed. Camera feed.
Setting the welcome mat.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds.
Wire.
Hostage was not located.
Door secured!
Ow!
Changing now!
You've got your little shooty hole there. Get away from the door. Dan. Dan, get away from the door. Dan, you need to get away from that door. It's not gonna work. That might though. Assuming that guy nearly shot you in the face. This ain't gonna end well, isn't it? It's looking 3 of them and 2 of us. Boom.
Loading new mag.
Gotcha, bitch. Don't worry, I got him. Look out for that window. shit, I've got low ammo. Please tell me this gun does a lot of damage.
One op 4 remaining. Seconds left. 10 seconds.
Fuck you!
All friendly neutralized.
I shot you dead in the head and you didn't die. I don't think that's gonna be a total defeat. God damn it. Show-offs. Alright. Now I can talk. Oh, hold on. Now what I'm gonna say is this. Daybreak is shutting down PlanetSide 2 in case you haven't watched Will's YouTube channel. Now he's a YouTuber that gives a vaccine updates. Keep in mind, he only gives a vaccine updates because he knows stuff about one of the two games. Now, I don't know if PlanetSide 1 is on ps4, but if it is, it's not going to be for long. Because once they shut it down, it's permanent. There's no way of bringing it back up. Now, Daybreak doesn't tell people why they intended to shut down the game. Well, because it's not getting as popular as it used to, and because of how the game mechanics used to work. Okay, I'm going to say this. PlanetSide 2 has some glitches, like climbing those weird walls. And I don't know, they're trying to put in modules such as construction system, but still. The construction system's in two phases, as long as it doesn't blow up your damn PlayStation. The PS4 wasn't designed to handle that, but it might be able to, if you can push it a little further. Now, well, I hope you get this through your head as well. No offense for saying that, but you need to tell us the other phase of the construction system for that PlanetSide 2 game. Like, sure, hacking vehicles from PlanetSide 1 is going to be in PlanetSide 2, but still, if you guys want more about PlanetSide 1 shut down, then watch this one that's been outdated, but it is giving you more information about why they're shutting down the game, or stuff like that of what used to be in the game and how it used to work. The advanced mobile spawn point that got replaced by the Thunderer. And Cloak wasn't even in the game that well, and Thunderblade didn't work that well neither, but still. Then again, PlanetSide 2 battles go on a lot longer than bloody PlanetSide 1. And PlanetSide 2 has only been out for like 3 years fully. That's all I know for PC. Maybe 4 years, I don't know. PlanetSide 1's been out for like fucking 13, 14 years now. And jeez, you guys really need to watch YouTube more often if you don't watch it. Jeez, like, get YouTube channels, start your own bloody channels. Well, he's got his own channel. He ain't got a secondary channel, but he's got his original channel. Maybe he's got a secondary channel, I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point that he hasn't. Then again, He did give a bit of advice to me and the other players in that game from YouTube that he knows about the construction system and where it's coming to PS4. It is, and it ain't. But the downside is, you've got to just wait for like, I don't know, about a year or two possibly. That's my best guess. I had to take a year for them to get it out for PC. Sure, they can make a replica, but it might blow up the console due to the fact it's a replica. If they re-scratch it, then that's it. They've got a chance of making it for the PS4. I don't know if they'll add the end though. They might add that for the collecting and doing the stuff that the PC one did. So all the PC version of the construction system might be in the PS4. Not just where just admins and players have to type commands, because I've got autism level 5 here, read and write issues. And if the game doesn't understand what I'm trying to put into it, then you know. And when you put a tagline, you make sure you give the actual name of the structure, not just like structure 1, 2 or 3 or anything like that. That doesn't make no sense to anyone. It doesn't tell you who's spawning what, and I actually do hope they had one of those, what's it called? Oh, what's the name of it? Those spawn central unit modules, where you just put that into one of your spawn rooms and make sure you got 2 shields and rig them up and program them the way you want them. So that if the base is 50% taken over, or 70, 80, or even 20%, then you still have a chance of taking the base without any worries, or something like that. The SCU was not there for just destroying the spawn central unit. It was only supposed to be destroyed if you can't take the base by force. And even Wall would give you that idea. Like he would say the same thing as me, he'd agree with me with that one. It was only added in for you to destroy just to get XP, but also not to destroy it until you absolutely need to. Don't bother destroying the SCU until you're absolutely sure you can't get the base without it being destroyed. If you're getting too many people on that base, particularly defending it, then destroy it. If you don't, you don't. And listen to your squad leaders as well. Now me, I always leave my squad. So, if you want to play with me, you'll have to leave your squad first and try and find me. Many of you will know what character I have and how many I have. I only have like one of each faction. Purple, I don't know what I'm doing on that one yet, because I ain't done anything on it. All I've done is put it to test range at the moment. The other 2 factions, I ain't got a galaxy for the red faction, but I have for the blue faction. Now be aware, blue faction has hard hitting stuff, and I recommend going for the strongest gun you can get. Like, what? The heavy Empire silk weapon? The one that has like the big mini chain gun thing? That gun's good, but it doesn't do much damage, to be quite honest. That's the thing you gotta deal with. Think the guns that do the most damage and have like nearly all the ranges of the world. Planet Side 2 is a good game, but you know, like come on Daybreak, if you're gonna update the game already, update it with something worse than just patches all the time. I don't know, add new abilities or, well, I know the implants are on testing phase at the moment now, but that's only in the VR at the moment. I don't know when they're gonna put that live for PS4. What's it called? If you're gonna put the construction in, you give us the details, like, I don't know, instead of like putting that little script sheet when people start the game, they have to tell you, you have to tell them what's gonna come in the next update. Don't just say, well, it was at Planet Side 2 for updates or something like that. That's just getting the players pissed off at you. Like, players may not be pissed off when they first start the game, but they will do if you keep putting that same shit in over and over. You've got to change that and tell them what the update's going to be next. And tell them the date it's going to come out. That way they can prepare themselves and wait that long instead of playing the game constantly for no reason. Daybreak's probably going to get pissed off at me for that, but I don't give a shit. It's either that, or how people will start leaving the game, because they won't continue playing a game that's not just going to give you info on when the update's coming, or what the update's going to be. And don't hold back the updates neither, not unless you absolutely need to. Or the game releases neither. I've seen a few people where they put their pre-orders, but it still delays them like fucking, I don't know, a day or two before they can re-get it. And it wastes their money for nothing. That happened to me when I tried to pre-order the Dead Island Collection Deficient one. But still, it's not like Deficient where you just go, hello, I'm just gonna throw this random bullet at you and hope it blows up in your face with spikes on it. Jeez. A little overkill, but still. Open's a good game, but the more you play, you need to work on that as well, developers. Not you, Daybreak. But when I talk about other games that aren't in relation with Daybreak, I'm talking about the developers that did make that game. And Daybreak, I'd only be talking about you if I was talking about PlanetSide 2 or 1. Now, you don't have a reason for closing PlanetSide 1, so don't bother closing it until you're absolutely certain why you're closing it. You need to tell the other players precisely. Now, it's a good game. Put it onto ps4 and I'll try and play with it and do some videos on it, showing the other people how the graphics were before pictures were taken. Because screenshots are one thing, but if you want to see people showing you the experience, you've got to actually find the right person. You can't just find people randomly and hey, look here mate, I'm going to put mods or something like that, or something, this and that, etc. And Daybreak, I am supporting you all the way to the final stand. Like, still, PlanetSide 2's on its verge of final stand, to the point where we're not going to take your, your delays. And max units need a little fixing and tweaking and whatnot. Because one, their little utility section is bugged out on my end. If you can, try and fix that for all players. I don't know, give it worth being there, because I've seen that there's an upgrade bar, but what I don't know is what's going in that slot yet. It seems to be that you put it there, but you don't give us an idea of what's going there first. You've got to fix that slot, or max units aren't going to be any useful to us. I don't know, some sort of special ability or something like that. I have no idea what the hell I'm saying at this point. Daybreak isn't listening to me, I just know it. And if they were, they would send well a message to talk to me about it. Like, they already have my real name on the bloody YouTube account name, which would be like Byline Fresh or something like that. Jeez, it ain't that hard to figure out who I am. If you can't physically find my channel, find me physically in the game. After all, I always put my real name or my online ID in, which will be the laitontee with the little line in it, which would represent my first account, but since that's banned for 2 years still, it'll be just laitontee and that's it together. But still, with my anger issue, you're gonna have to start thinking about what you're doing, Daybreak. So I won't just let you shut down one game for no reason without any, you gotta give a reason for shutting down games. You don't just shut them down on their own like that. Like, there ain't no reason for shutting it down. If you want to shut it down, you have to make everyone agree. You can't just agree to shut it down and that's it. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you can't just shut it down and that's it. You have to make others agree with it. And if I'm disagreeing, you'll have to give me a reason before I'll just let you shut it down like that, for no reason. That's how every game works. And because your two games were mainly online permanently and against PlayStation Plus, which was mainly the law of the PS4, I'm pretty sure Sony's gonna kill you for that. I know that for certain. I know I would have done if I found out that someone broke my law, but still. Technically, I would say this to people. Those type of games, you do not quit. Even though they don't have a campaign, you can't quit them no matter what. You have to just go back to playing them at some point. No matter what, PlanetSide 2, once you get it, you're not getting rid of it. You have to stick with that game as well. Like Modern Warfare, that game has a campaign and a bloody multiplayer. But yet you don't have to stick to that game because one, it's got two things, not just one. Now, I don't like games that lie to me when they say they're PSN. By the way, developers of any game, and that's not just for Daybreak, that goes for any developer that's still out there listening to my videos. Especially this one. And stuff. But that doesn't mean I'm just gonna let you randomly say fuck it, that's it. Maybe going on over and over, but still. I'm running out of things to say here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be putting up a part 2 about this whole non-shutting down PlanetSide 1 thing, but I might. I don't know, I still got editing and rendering to do for the other clips I put in the past. And these will be, like, I don't know, a couple months back. So don't ever think they're going to be something that you can just randomly do now. They might not be possible. And also, if you do play, what's it called? Rainbow Six Siege, what's it called? Battlefield 4. You do use the Phantom Boat on my servers. Now, all it is that mine's going to be up to like 7 days total now. But seeing I don't have the money for just the final stand yet, I'm going to have to wait 2 weeks. Also, second assault's for free at the moment. Get it while you still can. Just make sure you have enough money for the game. Because the game is required as well. Not just the final stand or any other DLC. The final stand actually gives you access to the alpha that would take you down naturally to the Phantom Boat. The downside is you need certain things done to be able to do it. It's not very easy, to be quite honest, and I didn't bother with it. I've seen how it works with the alpha. You power up, and all of a sudden, the map dog tags are technically the power-up system. You need 4 people with at least the same or like different ones. Doesn't matter which one, whether they're the same or not. You can have multiple with the same card or not. Doesn't matter. But to be aware, if you go down the advert without the correct skin for your weapon, your captor and secondary weapon, then you're just gonna end up dead. Because you got 3 Phantom skins you need total, wasn't that? And you need at least a Phantom dog tag on you as well at the time. That's another thing that the FA will be scanning for. If it detects that you ain't got it, it will end up killing you. Now don't bother listening to those videos where they say how to bypass it without anything needed. That's a lie. You can't bypass it, and everyone knows that. The game was very clear that you can't bypass it no matter what you try to do. So if I was you, I wouldn't fuck around with the alpha until you know for certain how you get in. Then again, I don't do well with jets at the moment. And my concern is getting those revolutions done. Again. And again, I don't know who the developers are of Battlefield, but if they're playing Battlefield 1, that should have been the first game that came out. Because technically you can't just put it out of order which games came first. Well, I guess you can with 50% of it, but still. You can't just put Battlefield 1 last out of Hardline anymore. Hardline was the final Battlefield that came out. So technically Battlefield 1 can no longer be new. No matter what version it comes out for, it's always going to be the oldest one you'll ever get. And that's only because it's the first Battlefield that was supposed to come out before the others. It seemed that the developers never had any idea what the Battlefield looked like back then. They're just trying to make a replica, which took them months and years to do. Up to like, I don't know, 2016. All the way from bloody 1000, 2000, etc, etc. But still, it's not like 1997 where you just go, I don't know, hello, this is me of 1997, trying to make a replica of me, all the way up until bloody June 2016. But still, you've got to put that Battlefield 1 in order. You can't just put it out of order. Seeing that was the first supposed to be game, you put that at the very bottom. You do not put it at the very top. It's maybe new and popular. That's only for PC at the moment. It's not fully out yet for what's it called, ps4. If I was you, don't waste your money on the pre-order. Wait for it to come out. I don't wait for it to come out fully, because if you waste your money on the pre-order, you'll be technically a day behind the pre-order list. You'll never make it. The only thing I can say that, like Titanfall 2, that's coming out 10 days after the PS4 Battlefield 1 does. I'll be getting them both, along with the Final Stand, Dragon's Teeth, and Navy Soul. I don't know what else I'm going to get yet. Possibly Turbo Mount or something like that. That's actually quite a good game at this. Or to get the things done, but how the tracks work and what, like the blue tracks and the ordinary versions of them do. I don't know. I don't know what the blue tracks do yet, but until I get to figure out that, I'll have to go on YouTube to find out what all the tracks do, like what all the track road parts do and how they work. Because every game has a vulnerability on it when you play it. If I was you, I wouldn't fuck around with the developers too much neither. You piss them off, they'll end up bloody pissing you back off as well. And Woel's one of the developers now of the Daybreak community, so if you're going to join them, go ahead. Like, I'm willing to join him, but I'm not much into programming yet. My brother is though, tell you that. But still, I wouldn't mind trying to help you, but what I give you, you have no choice but to accept to put in. Because my designs are going to go in one way or another. And if you don't put the update in, I will myself. I don't care what the disaster will be, I'll put it in myself one way or another. It won't be your choice. That goes for you too, Daybreak. Well, you're not included because you are still a new person to the game, and to any of the developers. You may know one person that left and then came back, but still, if you can, try and get that guy to help us get it onto PS4. That whole system that you were on about. And also, make sure the amp's in it, not just the commands for the structures. Because I won't be able to have like those kryptonite crystal things, whatever the fuck you call them. Sorry for all the swearing, but I got to. It ain't my way, but still. In my room, I'll do what I was pleased, and I'll say it how I want. As long as you're happy to oblige, I'll be fine with you. If not, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with you, tell you that. Frankly, nothing in the moment, because I'm not violent. I'm not one of those that just goes threatening, like, hey look, you don't do it, you're dead. Because I may look like I'm going to kill you, but I'm not. That's just to get you to fucking fuck off and try not to fuck around with me again. You fuck with me, I'll fuck right back at you again. I'm telling you that now. That goes for anyone in this world, not just one person. And I also go for that one person specifically, if it's them who started all this. To be wise who it is that started the fight. Because that person who started it whilst I'm around, if you get involved with my friends, or get them involved, I will end up hurting you badly enough that you won't be hurting them again. And you'll be playing fair if you like it or not. Anyway, the battle mode for Minecraft. Don't just go all out on players. Do help players out. I don't know, team up, let them get ready. And at the start, don't just go instantly killing other players permanently in that player specifically. Pick the other players, don't just go randomly for one player like me. Like, jeez. If you keep doing that, there's no point in it being there. Like, Mojang didn't just put the mode in so you just go against one player specifically and that's it. Also, no dual teaming until there's like a 2v2 thing. Then again, if they're gonna put that world border in for bloody PC, then put it in for bloody console as well, Mojang. Jeez, it ain't that hard. I'm sure you get to edit the world border in where it's set to, but still. So at the centre to the player that's mainly hosting the game. Wherever that player goes, the other players have to be in range of. Or they can set the world border to be stationary and set the size of it and how long it will go. And it also gives them an accurate day of how long it takes for the world border to fully shrink to its minimum size given. Or to spread out to its minimum size. Then again, don't forget, Captive Minecraft 5 or 4 is out. So, go play that. It's PC only, but still. I imagine it's going to be a lot harder when the 5th one comes out. If there is one coming out for that one. If there's another one coming out for the 4th Captive Minecraft, you're going to be in a heap of shit, you are. Because, literally, mobs on that game are so hard. Well, the Ender Dragon is, but with it, you get hit by that and it's it, you're dead anyway. But still. Me, if you're going to join my worlds, give you having high approaches. Be aware, if I give you my rail, I only give it you just to teleport and stuff like that. I don't give you it so you can just go kicking random players and say, hey look, I'm going to take away your abilities or go into creative and like that. There'll be no creative on my worlds when I give you that ability. I only give you my way so you can teleport, not to change modes. If you change modes, I'll take that ability off you and I'll make certain you stay off it. And I'll make certain I kill you to get all your stuff and delete them. Even if it includes deleting my stuff, because I don't care if I have to start from scratch. Like if I do, I'll delete that one and make a new one. But still. You fuck on me, I'll fuck right back at you, like I said. But, Tom Clay, if you're developing any new seasons for this game, at least tell us the date they're coming out before you just randomly put up a coming soon season thing. And also, make sure these dates are short, not very long as hell. I'm one of those people that don't wait for money, like Wednesdays for £10 a week into my bank from Winners, or waiting like 6-7 weeks just for a big expensive yacht that's 10 grand. And what I meant by 10 grand, I meant like 10 million just to customise the most expensive yacht, which is 8 million. And also, for the customisations that I put on it, it actually goes up another 2 million. So, get the 8 million and then get the 2 million. Now, technically, they make you on shark card and then get two of those £12 shark cards. You get two of them and 8 million. Well, look, you've got yourself a yacht, but nearly you'll be skint completely. Just about, that is. I'm trying to preserve my money and I won't be going on GTA until I gain enough money. Or until we can find someone who's willing to give their details to me long enough for me to get like 2 of the same shark cards. And then 1 main shark card, which is the most expensive because it alternates between 102 and £65. So, to be quite honest, if you're going to look for that, you better be wise which one you choose and when. Because the Mega and Shark card will alternate between those 2 prices randomly. Make sure if you're going to get it, you get it on its 65 point, not on its like random point where it goes to like the most expensive you can ever get. And these are all the offers, and there's a new session coming soon. Now I don't know what these characters are going to be when they come, but I am going to be looking on IcyCat's channel, so he can give me advice as well as people. Because this channel talks about their characters, their first impressions, and how to best use them and how to counter them. Like I said, Valkyrie's countered by IQ. Let's look at that. Blackbeard's shield doesn't get that easily destroyed unless you're using a shotgun close enough or further enough. The closer up, the more less shots you'll need for it. And stay away from head-to-head combat with the Super 19 Blackbeard. Any shotgun will take it out in one go. You take out the shield, you take out Blackbeard before he has a chance of redeploying another one. If he's even got unlimited that is, then yeah. Or, he might have a chance of lowering at the time that you destroyed the shield. So he was planning to lower it immediately once he gets spotted at. Also, your little leaning thing. YouTubers, don't try leaning when you've got the shield on. It won't do you any good. The shield's too heavy, and plus it doesn't even lean you, it just turns the gun, that's it. So if you've noticed non-movement when you're leaning with that shield on, yeah, that's your fault for not realising that there's no way of leaning without the shield being taken off. And plus you drop like a fucking rock when you got that thing on as well. Jeez. Or an anvil. I don't know how heavy that shield is, but if you can just randomly pick it up with one hand and place it on a gun. Like mine's a semi-automatic gun. And yet it does hell of a lot of damage to trapdoors and walls and whatnot. Then again, I'm not surprised why it would. The Spock's got making holes with shotgun attachment and using his machine gun to shoot through it or shotgun at close range through the wall. But don't forget, shotguns don't have the most damage in the game. The secondary weapons that do. Look for the 4 new characters: Frost, Valkyrie, Bug and Blackbeard. Their weapons for secondaries and first primary weapons such as the Super 90, Buck's main shotgun attachment. Yeah. That's them 2 in Season 1, which was Black Ice, if you ain't played the game back then. This one is now Valkyrie and Blackbeard, which I think have the Deagle, which was supposed to be named the Desert Eagle. One nasty gun on on Battlefield 4. But literally that thing can take you out in one go to the head. It can on bloody, I think it's on Battlefield 4, or is it on Hardline? I remember correctly it's on Hardline. Also, Operation Outbreak, which is one of the main maps that the Phantom Bow was moved to. Get the community, the night and the legendary operations, find that map and use the Phantom Bow. It's in the centre next to sea somewhere. It's technically like, I don't know, it's like a little big ravine area. You find the ravine next to the mountain, next to the sea, then voila, you've got bloody boat. It's like a little crate area. Look for some crates on the map. The boat's infinite how you can get it, but make sure you've got someone who's got an ammo pack or something like that around. Because the bow isn't easily used when it comes to vertical aiming. Sometimes you have to aim off them at like the red zone and see if it hits them. You can see the arrow because it's like a broadhead, which is the standard arrow, but it does like nearly the most damage in the game. That bow is hell of a lot of goodness. You use it, you get a headshot no matter what. It won't work with a poison dart, but that was a new addition that came in. I've seen someone's channel where they made a discussion about all the bows and how, like, not all the bows, but like how the ammunition works. The poison dart wasn't in back then. They fought someone out then. Anyway. Yeah. Poison dart wasn't in the game back then when that video came out. But back then I wasn't a YouTuber neither, and I didn't have the account to watch the inappropriate videos. Like, you can watch Quicksand, Snakefall, anything like that, and yet some of those videos would be naturally protected by copyright or something like that. And those who are watching my like videos, don't just go randomly copyrighting what shit you want, neither. That's another money for the twats who did it ages ago. Like, you don't just go onto YouTube and say, hello, I'm gonna copyright your fucking liked video and that's it, etc, etc, you twat. If you're gonna do that, then get off YouTube completely. and don't come back on it. But still, I can only be most violent when I'm angry. Sure, I'm not as violent on reality as I am with games, but still. And it's not just a game, neither, so don't even bother saying that. And don't bother leaving any comments, because I won't be able to read them until I can get a PC that's gonna have enough, enough bits to, you know. Like, I need a 64-bit and a calibrated mouse if I want to play Space Engineers, or more, but still, 64-bit, my netbook wouldn't even run that much. It would freeze if I shot anything or exploded or anything like that. Or even made a collision with an asteroid or a ship. But still, Space Engineers, those developers got, or the devs actually got quite a bit of done. But instead of actually putting yourself physically in the screen, put it in with the text this time, not the bloody fucking basically showing yourself and giving us an idea like that. Because I can just watch Sage instead, Extra Sage. And Sage, you still need to get back onto bloody Joint Spiral. Doesn't matter what you say, you gotta get back on it. Because Joint Survival, you can't just quit that and say, hello, you don't like scripted so you're just gonna leave. It ain't gonna work. People were enjoying your videos for Joint Survival. Such as the one with the reactor, the one with low gravity, and also there's a base on an asteroid. That was something that you scripted in. That wasn't something that would just naturally spawn there. If it was, that would have been a bug or something that was in the game that you never knew. And also, Sage, I think the stuff that you said they were never going to put in, that was put in, was stuff that they were tending to put in anyway. So it wasn't something that you were guessing they weren't going to put in. They were going to put it in intentionally with or without your advice. Like the developers, jeez, just put yourself in fucking text instead. Not, like, put your videos the way they used to be with the texting thing. That will give us an indication, and we know what the indicators mean. So there's no point in giving us like the green, red, and whatnot. Like, we know about the green and red. And the yellow, because yellow's like non-functional or standby, but still. When it comes to blue, that was like for events only or something else, which is like work with master unit or something like that. But I'm here to help Daybreak mainly. Space Engineers, I would play with you, but your devs, you guys have to make yourself useful for once for the devs. And so do you, Space Engineers developers. If you're gonna make Space Engineers for a fucking PC game, try and make it for bloody PS4. That way, PS4 gamers can play the game, whether it's free or not. They can get it from the store, and they can play it the same way PC gamers can. There'll be no need for calibration or lag, but there will be mods in the game as well. So don't think about taking that out of it, because that ain't gonna happen. Because trust me, if I have to, I'll get people who will make a rip-off version of your game to make certain that you can't get rid of those mods for PS4 version of it. Like, I don't care what I have to do to make certain that those mods stay with the PC version and the PS4 version of it. Till there's a PS4 version, I am not going to help you guys out. And any game you make that goes for PC and PS4, if it's the same game like PlanetSide 2, then you will bloody make the same stuff you put on the PC. Those updates will come out, like for the PS3 and PS4. PS3 won't be able to support the construction system because of its firmware. It'll lower load, but the PS4 might be able to. The CPU might be able to handle it. But well, my CPU is alright for now. I don't know for how long, but it might be. Then again, you're probably not gonna watch the entire video that I put up here, but you might. And if you do, that'll be good. Because there'll be more coming for you later on in the future that I'll be putting up. Sooner or later, I'll be putting up like one of those important parts, such as gameplay and saying stuff important or something like that. Jeez. take it easy on yourself, well. If you go too overboard, you won't make it. After all, like PlanetSide 1, that's on its final stand between, like, by now it'll be shut off, but still. You've got to stop them from shutting down PlanetSide 1. And also try and get them to put it on the ps4. I'll see what I can do to help it out. I can't help you with developing it, but I might be able to help you with knowing what might have gone wrong and what caused bugs and whatnot that you didn't bother to fix, guys. But until I know for certain why they're shutting it down, I can't help you, Will. And you can't just let them shut it down. And this person you speak of who's back on your team at Daybreak, who originally signed off, give me the YouTube channel and like they give it to me in person to my actual channel. Or if you want, don't bother with the channel comments, try and give it to my actual online ID right here. It's up there now, so whoever wants to do this, you can. But keep in mind, you put it like this or it ain't gonna, it's not like that. Well, it is actually. That is how my, that's actually my online ID. You put it like that, you'll be fine. But don't fuck with me and how I do things neither. Because one, you'll be needing to keep that bloody online ID in handy. Like sure, you might not want to add me, but I recommend you add me so that you can play with me on PS4. I'll send you a fake decoy message, which will have just a picture of random stuff that I put up in the past. And then I'll add you to my favourites list, and that way I can keep track of you when you're online for a shortcut. When you add me, I'll put myself on notification so I know when you're online. Don't try to fuck around with something that ain't yours to do. Well, you can do whatever you want, but make sure you help the PS4 CPU get its rights. It needs to have that construction system no matter what. If you need to, put out a PS5 and put it on there instead. That's fine by me. But I still need the date of when the PS5 comes out before I'll let you do that. Alright, this will be part 1. I'll have to put part 2 up later on. Not today, I'll probably put it up like after the holiday, which I think is next week or this week coming. I'm not sure. It's either this week coming, or it's the next week in Leicester at the moment, that will come. Because we're going to Yarmouth for like 1 week when that happens. It's even like 2-3 weeks, possibly 4 weeks now, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was said that after 4 weeks we'll be going on holiday for a week. We go on Monday and we come back next Monday, technically. Who knows? If you guys are living in Yarmouth, make sure you try to find me at the arcade. I'm talking about the arcade that's right next to the swimming pool, where those caravans are. Who knows? You might see me and you might not. But still, I'm technically a 16-year-old kid now, so really, I don't think Will's going to talk to a 16-year-old kid with videos. Not specifically, but still. Like, I don't even think the CPU can handle it, but still. Just get it up and running, then I'll be fine. But get the ant and those kryptonite crystals in as well. Everything that goes into the PC version of the construction system is going straight into the PS4. There's no buts, no nothing like that. It goes in whether it likes it or not. It's the rules of PS4. You can't just bend them and say, hello, you're just going to put them in bloody, what's it called? You ain't going to put them into PC without putting them into the PS4. It ain't how it works. You've got to put them in both the versions. If you bring out, I don't know, a PS3 game that goes to all versions of itself, like all consoles, Xbox, the PlayStation and then PC, you put it, all the updates of the same kind that went for PC to the PS3 or not, and the Xbox. Now the Xbox may be up to date with us when it comes to updating games, but they're not better than coming out with games similar. We can get games out quicker than them. They can just get the updates done quicker than us. And Mojang, you need to tell me more about these updates. Like, start with the patches and put more blocks in. I don't know, add in mod section or something like that. You add in mod section, let us mod our own stuff in, and we'll mod it directly from the PS4 itself once we're inside the game. We get in the game, create a new mod and etc, make a new block randomly. Sure, it'll be quite a long progress to make one main generator or a big force field that only you know how to command. But unless you put that in, because you can't just put it in for PC and not PS4 or PS3, it ain't how it works. You put it in for all three. After that, you'll be just fine. If you don't, well then that's your own fault, Mojang, because I don't support people who don't listen to my videos. Now, I don't mind people who do, but those who do will have to listen to me, and me specifically, because I give more ideas than anyone else. Like, Daybreak's got one person that's like technically the best person they'll ever have on that team. That's Will, and that's it. Will and his friend is the only person who has most of the capabilities of completing what they're doing for the PS4. If they can get the CPU to withstand the amount of megabytes going into that update for the construction system, then who knows? You'll probably get somewhere, you probably won't. This might be 2 or 3 hours long by now, but still. I'll put up a part 2 whenever I can. But the other videos that I put up that are in clips are most likely from the past and the future. And the present. So, well, not the future, but what was in the present and the past. Future generations will come, and there is going to be a lot more PlayStation 3s and like a lot more PlayStation and Xbox coming out in the future. There's no stopping that. Who knows? There might be like PlayStation 10 by the end of my lifetime, or by like I don't know whenever I get to let's say like 30 years old. There might be then the PlayStation 10 and the Xbox 10. Because PS1 was like the first ever game. PS2, you've got Maximo and Spyro the Hero's Legend. But Hero's Tale version of Spyro is the one I used to play a lot. Hard game sometimes when you don't know what you're doing. But once you know what you can and can't do, yeah. Sure, the light gems are a pain when it comes to missions you're not so good at doing. But that's only because of the mechanics of how you play the game. And what you can and can't adjust your settings to. Now, geez, give the players what they want. Don't just ignore them and say, fuck it, you're not getting this and that. You'll give them it whether you like it or not. Because it ain't up to you what will happen, what won't happen. It's up to the players who want the game out in the first place. The one that suggested it is the one in order of who will and who won't do what. If the citizens want a new game, they'll get it, whether they like it or not. Or they'll create their own replica of it, whether they like it or not, with good or bad programming. It doesn't matter if they want glitches or not, they'll do it at their own free will. Even if it means putting a riot in the city or breaking laws or something like that. Deal with it. Like, I'm not a threat to anyone, but I can be. If it actually needs to be necessary. Well, cheerio.